letting it all hang out. She's a friend.
One thing almost everyone out there can relate to is the fact we all have that problem area, a part of our body that just seems to be bigger, stubborn to exercise, or just more prone to holding those extra 5 to 10 pounds. Dr. Bill Johnson of Innovations Medical is here today to document my progress after I decided to see you.
Good morning.
Hi. So we should start off by saying I am not getting paid to say any of this. As a matter of fact, I paid you.
Right.
So we talk about how everyone out there has that one body part that they may be super sensitive about. And for me, it was my arms and my abdominal area, especially having 3 C-sections.
Right.
Which is a common area.
Common area, and the arms in Texas are a big area because all summer we like to wear short sleeves or sleeveless.
Right.
And so the arms are a big area, and then the abdomen is an area that's a big impact area. You can make a big difference on folks with the things we do. So that's a real good area as well.
Okay, so let's get right to it. Let's start with my before pictures of my arms. I'll be honest, when I was in my 20s, I even felt like my arms tended to be a little bit bigger. They seemed disproportionate to the rest of my body.
Well, and on you, a liposuction was the best choice. And on arms, using the laser, like Smart Lipo, is very important because studies have shown we get up to 30% more skin tightening when we add the laser with liposuction on the arms than we do when we don't have the laser.
So you decided that the best course of action was Smart Lipo.
That's correct.
In my case. Let's go ahead and show the after picture of the arms. And I've got to say, big difference here. But we're only like a couple months into it.
Yeah, you've lost 2 inches in your arms already,
right,
which is real significant. But the other thing about it is you've seen almost none of the skin tightening that the laser produces because it takes about 3 months for that to get started, and the skin tightening goes on all the way out to 6 to 9 months.
See, and that was something I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I thought
so
the
you've got a
results were
lot of your, even though you've had a big response already,
right,
you've got a lot of your improvements still in front of you.
And I want to tell everyone, it was so easy. I was awake during the whole thing. People are either in a light sleep or awake and talking to you during the procedure. I was back to work after a weekend and then back in sleeveless dresses, I think within a week.
Yeah, and that surprised even me, quite honestly, because normally we think it takes a month to 6 weeks before people are comfortable back in sleeveless, but you were back on the show in a week or so.
I know. So the biggest transformation for me, though, was obviously my abdominal area. I always called it like this dead area. Take a look at the before photo. I cringe when I see these, but my waist seemed like dead skin to me because after 3 C-sections, it just wouldn't do anything. And I was a size 4 to 6 for the rest of me, but then when I would put on those clothes, I told you this before, it's like they wouldn't fit once I got to the waist area.
Well, and that's why we did all 3 areas. We did your upper lower abdomen and your love handles because we can make a big difference on that, not only in how you look in a swimsuit,
right,
but how your clothes fit and how you look with your clothes on. And it's also when you combine all 3 areas, you can sculpt and get some really nice appearance.
You talk about sculpting. Everyone take a look at this after shot. I'm already so used to like my new stomach. I have lost, what, 8 inches so far?
8 inches at your waist.
8 inches, people. And this is just 7 weeks post-op. And you say the biggest results aren't even going to be seen until 6 months from now.
Your final results aren't for 6 months. You've not seen any of the skin tightening from the laser yet, and that's going to be important. So you're probably going to lose at least another inch, maybe another 2 inches in the area, and everything's going to firm and tighten up over the next few months.
It's made a huge difference. I want you to take a look. I took some pictures actually in our dressing room because it really shows the definition, that sculpting that I'm already seeing. My clothes fit. When I sit down, I know a lot of women can relate to this, especially after kids. You know that roll that you get over your clothing? That's gone. It's really taken me back to my pre-baby body.
Yeah, and that's a big part of the goal, and one of the reasons why it's so popular, not only for women, but also for men. Men tend to put a lot, when they get into their 40s and 50s, put a lot around their waist, and it tends to hang over the jeans and that kind of thing. And so doing liposuction on the abdomen makes a big difference for those folks. Again, not only in how you look with your clothes on our swimsuit, but also in your clothing and what clothes you can wear.
And the incision marks, I can't even see them. It's like a pinprick.
Yeah, the incisions are about a 1/4 inch long, and they usually heal with a real minor scar.
Yeah, I've had great healing. So we're getting so close to May. I know this is a very, very busy time for you because if people want to look good just in time for summer, now's the time to get in.
Now's the time.
So what's the special?
So we are continuing till the end of April that for $500 off of fat transfer.
Okay.
So when we take the fat from the where we liposuction and put it somewhere else, that's where we're giving the discount.
I want to thank you not only for changing the way I look, but how I feel.
Oh,
Honestly,
thank
you so much. So you can call 214-420-7970 to set up that free consultation. You can also find out more at innovationsmedical.com, and be sure to check out more detailed segments on Dr. J Off Air on the website, or you can go to YouTube.